So, why am I standing outside at 9 o'clock in the evening on a Thursday? Well, you see, I'm waiting for a certain somebody to turn up in a rather subtle and not too loud car.
So just why am I going to pick Lawrie up at the moment? Well, you see, he's been invited out to Belgium to drive a locomotive, one which you've actually probably all seen by this point. And for some strange reason, I agreed to drive him. And what better way to show off the grand touring capabilities of the MR2 than drive into Europe?
But first, we needed some provisions, and so did the MR2. Once that was done, it was a brief and uneventful trip to Harwich so we could catch our boat and get a little bit of sleep.
That is a big boat. We want to go that way, mate. That way.
Oh,
Where it says departures.
oh, cool.
Because we are departing, you see, that's why there is a big boat. And the Stena line, that's who we're going with. That one. Are you just going around the roundabout? I'm feeling ill. This one, that one, this. I thought we were going past it again.
It's normally a very big queue.
I imagine that they put them. There's a person there. Let's go towards the person.
Fast!
I couldn't just imagine the. No, not the post. I assume we just go through here. The boat is getting closer. That's a good start. Oh, through this bit.
Yeah.
On the boaty. Yes, you can rev the engine once we go off onto the boat, because then it's going to make lots of noise.
Let's not rev it when we get on the boat, or we might get told to get off the boat. I thought we were going onto the boat.
So did I.
Yeah.
I thought we were as well. I am so confused.
Have you ever done this before?
I don't. Yes, but not on this. Oh, there's a person there. They're going to test. Oh, we've been told to stop. Are we the only ones getting on this?
I guess so.
All right, there's a man here who's come along to. Is this man's one job to move that way? Oh, onto the boat. Straight over onto the boat. Oh, this is good. He looked very. Did you see the guy there who just did not care about life? Oh.
Now that light looks quite red up there, but I don't know if that's
Onto the boat.
onto the boat.
I bet we're going to be the only car on this.
We are, aren't we?
Oh, this is like being in Thunderbird. Oh, that's terrible. Is that guy going to call you forward, or are we just going to go? Anyone going to tell us where to go? Oh, yeah, that way. Oh, can we go to the front? Oh, there are other cars. We're not the only ones.
Oh, this is weird. I don't like it.
Have you done this before? Have you been on a boat?
When I was very little, I was on a ferry once.
Have you taken your car on a ferry before?
No.
Oh, this is an experience.
It's the first time my car's leaving the country.
Oh, we are on an adventure. Motorbikes, and sidecars. We should get a sidecar together. That would be.
Was there two of them?
Somebody is going to have the most amazing fare to pay that involves a taxi going.
They're not even just like private ones. They're actually.
With
just proper taxis.
With like it's a big hard taxi to Holland. That is unreal. Oh wow, look at that though.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
I would imagine somewhere there. That's probably breakfast.
Yeah. We'll be proper YouTubers and filming with a phone and everything.
I know, it's horrible.
Do you feel dirty? I feel kind of dirty doing this.
Disgusting.
Oh, doors open. Right. Cabins. What number are we?
Number a lot. 11357. Get walking.
Cool, I'm glad you know what you're doing. Open the door.
No, it should be green.
Put it in. Put it. I love these things. One is 11357. Oh, I'm gonna have to go find somebody, aren't I? This is a small room.
That's not too bad though.
Okay, you want a shower?
Yes.
Nice. So the adventure begins. Man, boats are slow. Behold the port of Felixstowe. Which is my local port, being from Ipswich, so it's always interesting to see it from the water. Now, the last time I did this, I had Matt with me. And, maybe this way. Now, we've learnt a lesson, which is when you're looking for a room in a hotel, don't follow the other guy. Make sure you know where you're going yourself. So here we are, on the boat. We're waiting to go that way, to the continent. Being the good organised people that we are, Matt decided that now that we're in Holland, it was time to add the special beam deflector things. Because before, we were in the UK and we didn't need them. Evidently, these were quite challenging. I can't wind down my window, the button doesn't work. He's looking at you. When we leave, will you give it some wah wah wah?
Probably not.
We're not coming back with these guys. It's fine.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
We literally can get banned from these guys. We're going back home with DFDS. Oh sweet, here we go. Oh,
I'm not going to be a hooligan.
your favourite bit of road?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the continent.
Why are we already driving on the correct side of the road? I don't understand.
Well, because they're intelligent. They understand these things. They've made allowances for us.
I'm already used to it. It just feels... It's slightly weird. I don't really know who to give way to, so I'm just going to take the right way at all available opportunities.
We are in a Japanese... Well, we are in a nice little Japanese cars, which means, obviously, we get priority at all times, I think.
That looks amazing.
Well, that is cute. I've never seen an escort that looks naked and
It's
nick.
not rusty.
Do they not salt the roads over here?
Yeah, it's like these square intersections like this where I can't really tell whose right way it's supposed to be.
Ours. Definitely ours.
Ours, yeah.
What do these things mean? There's these weird lines. Are these saying we're coming up to a junction?
I imagine so.
Is that a speed bump?
Well, it's like the rumble strips you get, isn't it?
Oh,
basically?
yeah. God, they're advanced on the continent. All these fancy doodahs and watchets.
We saw them on the boat. They were on the boat with us.
We definitely need one of them. You can drive. You can drive it. I'll be in there.
They haven't actually got people in there.
That looks so dodgily at an angle, doesn't it?
They have to camber them. It makes them more stable.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just luggage in them as well.
Well, that makes sense really. Just having it as a glorified luggage holding department.
Well, it saves having panniers hanging off your back all the time.
Yeah.
Wants me to get out that way. So.
Oh yeah. So what's the limit around here?
I'm amazed at how high the speed limit actually is.
What is it?
130.
In real numbers?
Which is now about 85, 80, I think.
Nice! Tunnels! So somewhere along here should be our accommodation.
Hopefully.
Somewhere, I don't even know, I can't pronounce where we are, it's impronounceable.
What's the burgers for?
Okay, fine, you know what you're talking about. So we just need to find it in this featureless landscape. Trees, that's all we have.
It's really easy to spot from a long distance.
Oh yeah, if we knew what we were looking for, it'd be really easy. We just don't know what we're looking for.
Once we settled into our rather close accommodation, we hit the road to the railway, where I promptly booted Lawrie out and disappeared. roads out here maybe weren't the best demonstrator of the MR2's prowess. With big flat straights and lots of visibility, I did feel like it was a lot more at home on the poorly maintained country roads of the UK. But for touring, these actually well-maintained roads smoothed out the bumps normally caused by the stiffened suspension in my car and gave me a feeling of what I took it away from. In that moment, well, I think I understood just why the stock setup of the MR2 is just so perfect. It makes it an amazing car for weekends away. I mean, provided you don't travel with Lawrie and his version of travelling light. For 4 days though, the space that was provided was more than enough, and despite the grey skies, I found myself loving every minute of the drive. Driving in Europe made me realise just how much we take these cars for granted for in the UK, as we didn't see many other retro Japanese cars throughout our entire trip, and very few modified cars at all. And yes, heads definitely turned at the racket this thing kicked up, but also a car which was almost alien to our European cousins, being something genuinely unique over there. Eventually though, Lawrie emerged from the cab of a loco, and my phone rang demanding his driver take him to lunch.
This is possibly the greatest changing elevation for many, many miles. In fact, many Belgianese don't know how to deal with this.
Maybe not over a crest.
I was going to say blind crest. We do have priority though.
Over jump.
This is the highest that many Belgian people will go their entire life.
And then we go down a really tight turn down here where
Somebody's waiting.
the car is apparently parked very in the way, unless they were just waiting for us to go.
I think they were
maybe?
waiting for us.
No, they're just parked there.
Oh, they've just decided that's a nice place to stop.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
just a nice place to stop. This does not feel like the way to join like a main road though, which it is apparently. This is how you join the dual carriageway in Belgium. Is
Oh, what, around this corner?
yes.
This is not a slip road.
Oh no, it's
there's-
one of the weird side roads again.
This is
I don't
so
understand
strange.
these things. There's a proper road there. Why aren't we on that?
Because we went over the silly little bridge.
We're apparently going to a nice pub though, so
Maybe. I wonder what the speed limit is on these roads.
70. According to Waze.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, yeah, miles an hour of course, sorry.
These little...
You could do 70 down here though, it's a really nice road.
Yeah, the road surface is really good.
Well, apart from that bit.
Well, okay, compared to the UK, these road surfaces are really good.
We're going to a very little pub.
Is this... Are we in Belgium or Holland?
Belgium.
So it's not Dutch bridge, it's Belgianese bridge.
It's Belgianese bridge, yeah.
Belgianese bridge, but it doesn't... Is there a man with a gun up there?
It's a fake gun. I saw it on the internet, and there's tyres hanging from the trees.
When you say it's a fake gun, do you mean it's a fake man as well? Yes, they are fake full stop, but that is very... I don't know if this is the kind of place that we... Are we going to that pub there?
Seems very closed.
With night closing in, Lawrie was chauffeured back to the railway to do something a little special, and I escaped once more. Cruising down the sodium-lit European streets of Eeklo was a magical moment from the driver's seat of the car. It reminded me just what switching to newfangled LED lights is doing to the aesthetics of night driving in the UK. If it wasn't for the ice blue lights of the oncoming traffic, I could almost convince myself that I was back in the 90s.
I'm going to the right side of the road, aren't I?
Yeah, this is correct. I think
It's the wrong side of the road, but it's the right side of the road.
it's our right. It's the correct. No, we've been
Are
over
you
here.
sure we're not in a train?
Feels like it, doesn't it? We've been going on for a lot of this trip where we've been driving around going, the road surfaces over here are really good.
And then intermittently you get absolutely terrible ones instead.
Oh, now it's okay again.
Yep.
But for a while, that was pretty dire.
I'm tempted to go to the fast lane as well because there's like big tram lines of water which keep trying to pull the MR2 every which way.
Oh, but now we're on the right side of the road for us anyway.
Yes, exactly.
We're going to teach everyone the correct way.
Yes.
It is a horrible, wet evening as we make our way down south to France, to Calais, to go back to good old Blighty.
There is a storm named after a certain fire engine raging, apparently.
Storm Jupiter.
No.
Yes, we're in the middle of Storm Dennis. We have an email from the ferry saying there may be delays and cancellations, which is exactly what we want to hear at this stage.
Yeah.
The good news is, though, that the MR2 is both very comfortable and at this moment in time exceptionally nice and warm. It is a good place to be.
And dry. We went out in the rain literally all day.
Yeah, so it is nice to be in the car, in the dry.
Road surface, however, not dry.
Road surface, very not dry.
Fairly substantial puddles.
And another just poor piece of road.
That said, MR2 doesn't care.
The MR2's very happy. The MR2's done the least complaining out of either of us on this entire trip.
It would like to put me in a polder if it had the chance, but I'm not going to let it.
Nah, it loves you too much.
Should do after I bloody fix the thing.
Please do. We got overtaken by an Audi.
Yes, so I stopped at the speed limit.
Oh, and he just kept on going.
Yes, he just kept on going.
That, ladies and gentlemen, that is a bad man. See here, in the dark?
Good man.
Good man who's done what he's meant to do. Not bad man over there, no.
Accelerating fast is not against the law.
No, it's not. One of the nicest things about being out here and being in the MR2 is there aren't modified cars on the continent.
I haven't seen another... I've seen a single Sora, which was a little bit lowered, and that's it. That's literally the only other Japanese car of any note I've seen.
NX! We saw a 100 NX.
Yes, there was a 100 NX in a scrapyard. Yes, there was.
Yes, there was. Looking very sad. But there aren't exciting cars out here. There's a lot of old BMWs and similar things to that, aren't there?
Lots of old Mercs,
yeah. But there's nothing like... In the UK, and I suppose in America as well, but yeah, going from the UK, we are so lucky with the cars that we can have, the availability of cars that are just there for us to drive, and what we can do to our cars. I was on a steam engine today, and I heard Matt go past. That's Matt, isn't it? Can you hear Matt's car?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's just gone past. Did you hear the car go? Oh. That was Matt.
Okay.
Happy to proceed, sir?
Ferries aren't down yet.
I just heard a huge, loud engine sound. Like, what the hell's that? The MR2 racing or what?
I heard it. I was like, yeah, there's Matt. Look, you can't do that over here. And so we should be really grateful for the freedom we've got to actually really enjoy cars.
Modify things.
Yeah, to modify, to change, to make them better or worse.
Worse in this case. I'm going to go with worse.
But it's amazing. It really does make you appreciate things like the MR2 a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because it's a special one. We literally have not seen another MR2. I haven't seen anything else with pop-ups, anything else that's low.
No.
Anything else like this style has been... It's just crossover central out here.
No 90s Japanese garbage. Actually, there was a couple of Corollas. Oh, Jesus. There's a red light camera here as well.
Oh, okay. That's probably why it's slowed down for them.
Yeah.
But they're just... Yeah, the cars don't exist out here. It's... The other weird thing is just the lack of traffic to catch people.
Income.
Oh, that's happy noise. It's a good rumble, isn't it?
We've left all that traffic quite far behind.
What would happen if we couldn't find the passports?
I guess we have another couple of weeks in Belgium.
We're in France. We'd have to go back to Belgium.
Yeah, I'd go back to Belgium, I wouldn't say.
You wouldn't stay in France? No.
Nothing against France. I'm sure the people are lovely.
Are they? I mean, yes. I mean, all our French viewers, you're lovely.
Yeah, if you watch us, you're lovely.
Yeah, if you don't watch us,
I think we're only on 0.2% French though.
I think it might just be 0.1.
Lots of Belgium, there's lots of Dutch.
Yeah,
French, you're letting us down.
Yeah. So, I mean, technically this is the border. So, poking this away.
Yeah.
And this now means we can go home.
He has a mighty beard.
Did he? Oh, I missed the mighty
beard. An impressive beard. We're going to have to drive on the correct side of the road.
Is that going to be weird, going back to the correct side of the road now, or are you feeling excited?
I'm more scared about going to the correct side of the road now than I was about driving on the wrong side of the road.
I've just realised your clock is an
Ooh.
UK time. We have 10 minutes before this boat
look
goes.
At here.
But we have 10 minutes before it goes.
We're like...
There's no... He wants you that side.
That side.
There's nobody on this boat. Bloody hell, that's horrible. Oh. That's a clip I can't put on YouTube. There's nobody on here.
Dutch ferries are much better, it turns out.
Well, P&O, yeah, but no one's on it. No one's on this boat.
No. That's mad.
And it leaves in 10 minutes. I thought it was 8:30. I thought we had plenty of time. But in actual fact, it's 9:30. We have no time. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. And there. Right, let's go.
No,
We are like touching him.
yeah, we literally got flagged right onto the car in front, and it seems a bit weird as the ferry is empty. In fact, the other side literally has no cars on it.
We are like the only
There
cars.
are like 6 vehicles on this ferry. Doesn't really seem like the best operating procedure to me, but you know.
I don't know why we're so. There is no one else on this boat. Oh, yeah. Are they putting the? I thought they put the ramp up.
Yeah. Well, tailbacks at Dover due to Brexit. I'm not buying it personally. No, I'm not buying it.
It's genuinely like being on a ghost ship. There is nobody on this boat. We had to walk up and down. There's more staff than our people. Like walking along here. There's no one in this corridor, and there's one bloke over there. It's eerie. It's like I'm genuinely a little concerned. Interesting and weird question. Should it be downhill going this way? Because it doesn't feel like it should be downhill going this way. Man, we're in the middle of Storm Dennis apparently. It's oh, that's better. And oh god, I've not been on a ship in a storm. It's a bit movie. There are a couple of people back there in the cafe. This is weird. I'm weirded out by the lack of people. Oh, you're a legend, thank you. Have you noticed the ship is doing that?
Yes, it's a little bit rougher on the way out.
In 100 metres, turn right onto A2 towards Canterbury.
Go on, mate, you can get off.
Oh no, that's moving. Oh, it's the boat moving.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yes, it is moving a fair bit, isn't it? Ah, back to the right side of the road as well.
I just saw the whole thing shifting. I was like, what the? There's the cliffs.
Yeah, White Cliffs of Dover and all that. We are home. And hopefully, if memory serves, it's just a drive straight out onto the road and we're free.